Hello, my internet fans. We are back for the final time. Not final time overall, of course, but just enough to get us through until the next watch along, which won't probably be until maybe the World Series for certain, but who knows what's going to happen next. In the meantime, my Roku device is deciding to act all goofy, so we're going to reset that real quick. This is it. This is Game 7 of the NBA Finals between the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Series is tied 3-3. Somebody is going to go home with the Larry O'Brien trophy. And it's going to be the team that scores the most points at the end of 48 minutes. So while this connects really quick, let us bring up the official story from Game 6. This was, of course, off of ESPN. The headline reads, Pacers roll past Thunder 108-91 to send the NBA Finals to a deciding Game 7 by the Associated Press. Season on the line. The Indiana Pacers did what they've done time and time again. They bucked the odds. And the NBA Finals are going to an ultimate game. Obi Toppin scored 20 points, Andrew Nemhard added 17, and the Pacers forced a winner-take-all Game 7 by rolling past the Oklahoma City Thunder 108-91 on Thursday night. The first Game 7 in the NBA Finals since 2016 is tonight in Oklahoma City. Pascal Siakam had 16 points and 13 rebounds for Indiana, while Tyrese Halliburton, playing through a strained calf, scored 14 points. The Pacers started slowly and then turned things into a blowout. Game 6 was a microcosm of Indiana's season in a way. The Pacers started the regular season with 15 losses in 25 games, have had 5 comebacks from 15 or more down to win games in these playoffs, and they're 1 win from a title. TJ McConnell, the spark off the bench again, finished with 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists for Indiana. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored for 21 points for the Thunder, who pulled their starters after getting down by 30 going into the fourth. Jalen Williams added 16. Good news for the Thunder. Home teams are 15-4 in Finals Game 7. Bad news for the Thunder. Cleveland won at Golden State in the most recent of those, and one of the 3 other home team losses was in 1978 by Seattle, the franchise that would move to Oklahoma City 3 decades later. Indiana missed its first 8 shots and got down 10-2. The arena, roaring just a few minutes before the start, quieted quickly. Hall of Famer Reggie Miller, sitting courtside in a Jalen Rose Pacers jersey, was pacing, kneeling, and generally acting more nervous than he ever seemed as a player. No need. After the slow start, the Pacers outscored the Thunder 68-32 over the next 24 minutes. An Indiana team that hadn't led by more than 10 points at any time in the first 5 games. And that double-digit lead was brief, led by 28 early in the third quarter. The margin eventually got to 31, which was Oklahoma City's second biggest deficit of the season. The worst also came in these playoffs, a 45-point hole against Minnesota in the Western Conference Finals. The Thunder came back to win that series, and now will need that bounce-back ability one more time. The Thunder, desperate for a spark, put Alex Caruso in the starting lineup in place of Isaiah Hartenstein to open the second half. There was no spark. In fact, there was nothing whatsoever. Neither team scored in the first 3 minutes and 53 seconds after halftime, the sides combining to miss their first 13 shots of the third quarter. And the outcome was never in doubt. 29 minutes and 45 seconds left to go before tip-off. Game 7, the Pacers are favored or no, the Thunder are favored by 6.5 points right now. Let me go over some quick bets here. Let me go to espnbet.com and let's confirm that, and let's see what we got tonight. This is the last. Yep. Thunder favored by 6.5 points. Bet on the Thunder you'll have to put up $115 to win 100. If you bet on the Pacers, you got to put up $105. A straight bet on the Pacers will get you just a little bit more than double at plus 205. A straight bet on the OKC Thunder, you got to put up at least 250 to win 100. And there are plenty of bets to go around. All right, we'll close that out. And what is that? That is just YouTube, so we'll close that out. And that is my target card, so that'll get closed out. Got a little bit of baseball news that happened. This happened 2 nights ago as the Dodgers were playing San Diego, the Padres. Ohtani and Tatis hit again as Dodgers-Padres fuel boils over. Written by Alden Gonzalez off of ESPN.com. Shohei Ohtani took a 100-mile-per-hour fastball to his right shoulder blade in the bottom half of Thursday night's 9th inning, marking the 8th time a batter had been hit in another tension-filled series between the Dodgers and the Padres. Anger filled Dodger Stadium, by which point a sold-out crowd had mostly filed out. Players were ready to spill out of the dugout once more, but Ohtani raised his left hand and vigorously waved off teammates as he made his walk toward first base, clamoring for peace. The fireworks had already taken place. A half inning earlier, Fernando Tatis Jr. took a 93-mile-per-hour fastball to the right hand from Dodgers rookie right-hander Jack Little. It marked the second time in a span of 3 days that Tatis and Ohtani had been hit by pitches almost immediately after each other. More notably for the Padres, it marked the 5th time the Dodgers had hit Tatis since the start of the 2024 season, including 3 times over the past 9 days. Padres manager Mike Shildt walked towards Tatis and yelled in the direction of the opposing dugout. Dodger manager Dave Roberts ran out of the field and shoved Shildt before being separated. Both bullpens and dugouts emptied, though order was restored before punches were thrown. By the end of the night, 2 managers, 1 bench coach, Brian Esposito, and 1 pitcher, Robert Suarez, whose pitch hit Ohtani, had been ejected. San Diego held on for a 5-3 victory, and afterward, Padres star third baseman Manny Machado, a central character in this rivalry, said the Dodgers had better pray that Tatis is not seriously injured. Tatis wore a bandage on his right hand after the game and sounded dejected when asked how he was feeling. Initial x-rays were inconclusive. A CT scan will determine the extent of his injury. The Dodgers have hit Tatis 6 times in his career. None of the 28 other teams have hit him more than 4 times. The Padres and Dodgers played 5 tight National League Division Series contests last fall. Los Angeles won the final 2 games while facing elimination, shutting San Diego out for 24 consecutive innings. But this did not meet this season until June. Thursday's contest marked the 7th time they had played each other in a span of 11 days. The Dodgers took 2 of 3 from San Diego last week, then 3 of 4 at Dodger Stadium this week, and every game seemed to bring with it some animus. On Monday night, Dodgers outfielder Andy Pages was plunked in the left elbow guard, screamed in the direction of Dylan Cease, then later said he felt he was hit intentionally, perhaps because the Padres thought he was relaying signs from second base the prior inning. The following night, Tatis was hit by a Lou Trevino sinker to the upper back in the top of the 3rd, and Ohtani got hit in the right leg by a Randy Vasquez fastball in the bottom half, triggering Roberts' first ejection of the season. Later, Machado took issue with the umpires not ejecting Dodger reliever Matt Sauer when he hit Jose Iglesias in the left wrist after warnings had been issued. Thursday took the emotions of this series to another level. Trevino, who also hit Tatis when he led off the game from Petco Park on June 10th, struck Bryce Johnson in the knee in the 7th inning. 2 batters later, Tatis was brushed back by another Trevino fastball, prompting Schilt to scream in his direction. Tatis getting plugged 2 innings later after Roberts had begun to empty his bench while trailing 5-0 set everything off. Schilt said he wasn't sure if it was intentional. By now, he said, that's besides the point. Roberts noted that Little, who sparked the bench-clearing incident when his pitch hit Tatis, was making his major league debut. Roberts said he believed that Padres intentionally hit Ohtani with a pitch Thursday night, echoing the sentiments from Tuesday. With the series over, the Dodgers held a 3.5 game in the lead in the NL West over the second-place San Francisco Giants, who are fresh off acquiring Rafael Devers. The Padres trail by 5 games. They won't see the Dodgers again until August. So that's what's happening in baseball news. As we take a quick look at some basketball news here that has come in. As of 12:45 p.m., and the home team in the NBA Finals are 15-4, according to the NBA stats. Sources say Suns trading Kevin Durant to Rockets in blockbuster deal. Shams Harania writes this through ESPN. The Phoenix Suns have agreed on a blockbuster trade, sending 15-time NBA All-Star Kevin Durant to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the number 10 pick in this year's draft, and 5 second-round picks. The trade can be formally completed when the new league year begins July 6th. Durant was on stage Sunday at Fanatics Fest at the Javits Center in New York when news of the trade agreement broke, with fans surprised by the announcement. In addition to getting 2 starters from the number 2 seed in the Western Conference and a 2025 first-round pick, the 5 second-round picks headed to the Suns are the number 59 selection in the year's draft, 2 in 2026, 1 in 2030, and 1 in 2032. Durant's addition elevates the Rockets' positioning for championship contention in the Western Conference as he joins 2025 All-Star Alperen Sengun, rising two-way force Amen Thompson, and veteran guard Fred VanVleet. Houston won 52 games under coach Ime Udoka this season. The deal also puts Durant with one of his 3 preferred landing spots. The Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs were the other 2. Durant said he had an idea when he would be traded to the Rockets, but didn't know when it was going to happen. Durant and Udoka have a strong relationship dating back to shared stints with the Brooklyn Nets and USA Basketball. Last week, Udoka agreed to a long-term contract extension with the Rockets that made him one of the highest-paid coaches in the league. Durant, who turns 37 in September, averaged 26.6 points, 6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists in 62 games this season. The future Hall of Famer has averaged at least 25 points, 50% field goal shooting, and 40% on three-pointers in 3 straight seasons. The longest streak ever in the NBA. And that's all we've got about that. So Kevin Durant to the Rockets. And of course, the NBA draft is coming up, I believe, in a couple of days. And we'll see where all the prospects go. Unfortunately, I didn't plan for the NBA draft. I have no idea who the players are needing or what they need or anything like that. So right now, I will not be covering the NBA draft. Again, the next time I'm planning to be doing a watch along will be for the World Series in October. I got to at least work for the summer or work through the summer. And let's see what it's pretty much. I'm pretty much certain that the NBA countdown of course, Stephen A. is picking the Thunder. The analyst teams I feel like the NBA analyst team has been choosing the Thunder every single game. And Stephen A. is saying it will be a nail biter. Me personally, I want to see the Pacers win this one. They are the Cinderella team this year. You know, I said it before and on Game 6 as the game was winding down. They were going to show the stat that shows the team at home wins the majority of the time. The Thunder, I believe, have only lost twice after losing a game. So that's pretty much like, in some cases it's like game over. The Thunder are going to win this matchup because they're at home. So they have the slight advantage. I get it. Okay, you have the better record. You get home court advantage. You play 4 out of the 7 games at home. That gives you the edge. That doesn't mean you're going to win. If it happens, it happens. One team will still have the conference championship to fall back on, be it the Oklahoma City Thunder in the West and the Indiana Pacers in the East. And with tip-off at 17 minutes and 50 seconds, just wanting to confirm that all 4 will be picking the Thunder. Did I have that backwards? Brother Zach says Kevin Durant gives Houston incredible spacing and veteran depth that they lack this season. I agree. Oh, who am I kidding? I didn't even really pay attention to the majority of the season. I only paid attention during the playoffs. Yep, everyone stays with tradition, and every game, except for maybe one, I think Maliko actually picked the Pacers in one game. So there you go with that. And congratulations to LSU for winning the Men's College World Series title by defeating Coastal Carolina 5-3. So there's that. LSU are the champions on that. And let's bring up the preview for Monday Night Raw tomorrow night on Netflix. And we don't have that. Monday Night Raw preview. That's June 16th. The remaining 2 semifinals in the King of the Ring take place. It's officially Night of Champions 2025, and the promotion is set to deliver the go-home show before leaving for Saudi Arabia, Nationwide Arena in Columbus. Becky Lynch versus Bayley for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Jade Cargill versus Roxanne Perez in the Queen of the Ring semifinals. And Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso in the King of the Ring semifinals. The winner of Cody and Jay will face Randy Orton, and the winner of Jade versus Roxanne will be facing, bring this up real quick. Let me confirm and make sure I have everything right. We'll be facing Oscar. And there is a lot of talk. Nothing has been made official, and this is my own personal opinion as well, that I do not believe, and this is my own personal opinion. I have read some things. This is the way I personally feel. And I try not to get political on this, but based off of the recent events that what happened in Iran, I feel that the WWE superstars should not travel to Saudi Arabia for the pay-per-view this weekend coming up. I'm not going to go into super detail on how I feel about what happened. I don't like what happened. It is a life event that I have to live through now. But I'm also not going to say how I personally feel about U.S. politics. The events that took place overseas were devastating, and I believe that they are wrong, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But for the safety of this WWE talent, I am hoping that something is said possibly tomorrow night on Raw regarding the safety of the superstars that are potentially traveling. As far as I have heard and read, there are no plans to change that, but that needs to change. I don't want to go into the details of anything else like that, but that's pretty much all I'm going to say about it. That's just the way I feel. When the news happened, I immediately told Dory Lou about it. She gave her opinions about it. I can't remember what it was. It's a very touchy situation. I know we're not supposed to get political and all that stuff, but I do feel a little bit for the safety of the WWE superstars. If they can go over there and come back home safely, then everything's fine. But I'm hoping, and me personally, I want to not see them go over there just for their safety, even though it's a different country, but it's still the Middle East. I mean, I've lived through, I believe, 2 or 3 different events that have taken place in the Middle East. The Iran-Contra affair in the 80s, Desert Storm, and Iraq invading Kuwait, and now this. At some point, and this will be the end of it, I promise, at some point, this stuff needs to stop on a global level. It needs to stop now. I'm pleading with it. Stop it. Just stop. We're not supposed to be doing things like that. The NBA Finals is going on to a commercial break. So, and it's about 5 minutes before the hour. So this is going to give you guys plenty of time to get ready. Here it is, the official NBA Finals series tied 3-3. Thunder and Pacers, we have not started yet. I'm going to take a quick break, get those drinks, get those snacks. You're going to need them.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling. Excuse me while I... All right. And I'm going to need some power, darn it. Looks like I'm going to have to pull the plug over there and move it over here. All right. And there's the tweet. Turn that down a little bit. And no, I don't want to draw over other apps. And let us... Where is that tweet? Yeah, one more time at Pat McAfee just tweeted, one more time at Pacers, everybody's on the Thunder. Yep, he's right. Can I please? No, I don't want that. I want that. That's what I want. Very good. Repost and tweet. And tweet? Yeah, right. We are live. It's Game 7 of the hashtag NBA Finals. Yes, sirs. Let's go. That's not the official one. Come on. What's the Thunder one? Thunder Up? Thunderbolts? We'll just go like that. I don't know what it is right now. It just, my phone doesn't want to do that. No, I don't think so. I don't see the point in it, really. It looks like, oh, are we going to get we're getting a national anthem here. Okay, pretty cool. I didn't know we were going to do the national anthem during Game 7. Very good rendition of the national anthem. And the starting lineups as the honor guard takes away the United States flag. From Vanderbilt, number 23, Aaron Nitzsmith. From New Mexico State, number 43, Pascal Siakam. From Texas, number 33, Miles Turner. From Iowa State, number 0, Tyrese Halliburton. And Rick Carlisle is the head coach. I guess they didn't do the... I didn't see who else was starting. Or they probably just skipped right through it. As we get the Thunder opening video. .1% Thunder favored. We shall see. I did see a little bit of yellow in the crowd. I thought that was Kristen Chenoweth. And here comes the Thunder. Arizona State, number 5, Lugwin Stewart. I think he fouled out in game 1 or game 2. From Santa Clara, number 8, Jalen Williams. 40 points in game 5. From Germany, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. From Gonzaga, standing 7'1", number 7, Chet Holmgren. 7'1"? And finally, the 2025 NBA MVP from Kentucky, number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There was a bit of, and the head coach is Mark Dejenault. There was a bit of a meme going about at the start of game 6 when the Pacers were back in the locker room or back in the hallway. It looked like Pascal Siakam rolled his eyes in the back of his head like the Undertaker, and everyone was saying that's why the Pacers won. Come on. Seriously? That's not what happened. Winner take all. The winner of this game is the 2024-2025 NBA champions. Yes, Seattle won it before, but this championship will belong to either Oklahoma City or Indiana. A lot of people saying that it is Oklahoma City. It would be Oklahoma City's first title. That is true. because it's their first as a franchise. Well, there'd be like the third or fourth as a franchise, but it'd be the first for Oklahoma City and the first for Indiana as well. Teams meet at center court, give one final show of respect. Turner versus Holmgren to start it off. Ball is up, and the Pacers control. Halliburton starts. He passes to Siakam. Gives it up to Nemard. Driving around. Nemard shoots and scores. 2-0 Pacers. Jalen Williams. Driving into the paint. Stops, shoots, misses completely. Ball goes back to the Pacers. Turner almost had a three. Halliburton shoots for three. Unfortunately, Dort fouled him. And the foul was before the shot. So the Pacers get the ball. Nemard, long three. No good. Rebound Thunder. Dort to Hartenstein to SGA. Behind the three-point line, spinning, turning, in the paint, steps back, shoots. We are tied at 2. Nemard to Siakam for 3. Got it. Pacers up 5-2. Williams. Driving in, gives it to SGA. SGA in the paint, spins, turned around, spinning all over and going all over the paint. Loses the ball. 2 seconds left. He has to put one up. He missed. Rebound goes to the Pacers. Unfortunately, and Holmgren is called for a loose ball foul. SGA was all over the place. Nemard almost stole it from him. He knocked it loose. He had to put the shot up. He did hit the rim, but then Holmgren gets charged for the foul. Pacers with the ball. Nemard. Driving in. Holmgren blocks it. Ball stays with the Pacers. That's an air ball. Siakam missed that. And Nesmith Chart gets hit with the foul. Nesmith fouls. 9:45 left to go. 5-2. On the inbound, Williams has it. SGA has it. Driving around. Shoots. Got it. 5-4 is the score. Here come the Pacers. Halliburton driving up and gets blocked by SGA. Thunder with the ball. Williams looking around in the corner, stops. Holmgren spins in the corner, a quick turnaround, and the ball goes in. 6-5, Thunder lead. Halliburton. Turner. Siakam back to Halliburton. Long pass to Turner. Tried to go for the 3, couldn't get it. Turner driving in. to Siakam to Halliburton. Long three. Got it. 8-6. Pacers lead. Williams. Holmgren almost loses it. Williams gets it back. Driving in the paint. Lays it up. No good. Rebound Pacers. Halliburton again for the long three. Gets it. 11-6 Pacers. Six quick points for Halliburton. Williams to Holmgren. Quick pass dish up and in. Dort with the layup. 11-8. Siakam with a fadeaway. No good. Rebound Thunder. SGA all by himself through the lane. Misses. As Nesmith fouls him. When did Nesmith even get in the game? He wasn't in the starting. Yes, he was. Nesmith was the one that started that I missed. He didn't touch him. SGA drives in. He didn't touch him. How is that a foul? He whizzed right past him. First free throw is good. 11-9 is the score. How is that a foul? He didn't touch him. SGA makes the second one, 11-10. Nemar to Turner to Halliburton. Misses. Rebound Pacers. Halliburton, another long three. That one drops. 14-10 is the score. OKC is calling timeout. 9 quick points on 3 3-point shots for Halliburton. 14-10 is your score. Game is going on a timeout. I'm going to take a look at the stats. Let's see what we got so far here. Halliburton with 9, Siakam with 3, and Nemard with 2. There's your 14 points for the Pacers. 6 for SGA, 2 each for Holmgren and Dort. That's your 14-10. The remaining stats are still a little bit too early to. Caruso's in the game and Maturin is in the game. They came in just before the timeout. So we'll see where that goes. And 14-10 is the score. Let's see what we got going on social media. Tyrese ain't playing no games. On target, 100 and fire. Well, when you get... there's a good picture of... I'm not one to declare support for finals that don't involve my teams, but Triple H and Halliburton with an Austin 316 shirt. There you go. Halliburton's on a mission. Halliburton's knocking these 3 downs. Halliburton has come to play. Yes, he has. Halliburton is a plus 800 to win the finals MVP. Ooh. I don't know about that one. Part of me wants to see the SGA MVP sweep finals MVP and maybe I would put him definitely in the top 3. I would say it would probably be SGA, Jalen Williams, then Halliburton. That'd be my guess. And the Gainbridge Fieldhouse is pretty much packed. As they are having a watch-along party. Here comes Caruso. And Toppin is in the game as well, too. SGA to Caruso for 3. Got it. Pacers up by 1, 14-13. I'm going to have to switch that around since the Thunder are at home. Driving in. Siakam to Halliburton. Halliburton with a long pass. Turner tries to go for 3. Can't do it. Toppin tries to go for... That wasn't Toppin. That's Maturin. That's an air ball. That was an air ball. He shouldn't have taken that shot. Here come the Thunder. Call it a jump, ref. Call it a jump. There's Caruso with the 3. Boom. Why is he on the bench? He should have started. All right, we got a jump ball coming. Six minutes and 1 second to go. Nemard versus Williams. And the Thunder retain possession. I'm going to do it again. Okay, fine. Whatever. And Thunder get the ball. SGA with it. Coming up. Driving. Long pass to Caruso. Caruso for another 3. Got that one. Thunder take the lead. 16-14. Halliburton. Siakam. Nemard. Nemard gets the foul. Williams fouls Nemard. Caruso with back-to-back 3s. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better. You can't? Yes, I can. Nemard, first one is good. Pacers are down by 1, 16-15. Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, NBA draft. I'm working. I just found that out too. Second one is good. We're tied, 16 apiece. I'm going to just switch that around real quick. SGA with the ball to Caruso, driving in. Caruso lays it up. He misses. Rebound, Pacers. Emard over to Toppin. Toppin had the three but didn't take it. Halliburton's down. Halliburton is down. Oh, no. Williams with the dunk as Halliburton is down. And he is grimacing in pain. Oh, no. This is not good. He is pounding the court. He went to step back, and he immediately started. Oh, no. He went to pop back. He went down, and he looked for the ball to be given away, and it's like he's tapping out right now. The team has gathered around him. No. Of all the times, no, Halliburton. Tyrese just popped his Achilles. Halliburton, no. Halliburton is down. Oh, my gosh. It was his right leg. It looked like it extended. A lot of people on social media saying he just ruptured his Achilles. You saw it pop and go right up his leg. That's definitely a torn Achilles. Oh, man. As we're on TV timeout, I'm going to quickly turn off my camera real quick. I need to grab my charger because my phone is I'm not about to die, but I need some power here. He had that strain in game 6. Got some kind of treatment for it. And all he did was kick out his leg. And he went down. And I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to see if I can quickly get these pictures up. It was his left. His left leg was the one that I can't tell if it was, yeah. Oh, man. All right, the game is continuing. I will try and get these pictures up as quickly as I can. McConnell with the ball, spins, turns around, And he's being carried off with his head covered. Caruso misses for 3. Maturin. Siakam almost goes for 3. Drives it in and lays it in. We're tied at 18. And he gets the foul. Misses the free throw. Thunder recover. SGA spins, turns, shoots, misses, rebound, Indiana. Maturin misses. Thunder with a rebound. SGA to Caruso for 3. Missed. Rebound goes to the Thunder. SGA driving in. Shoots. Got it. Thunder take the lead, 20-18. Topian misses the layup. Rebound Thunder. 3 minutes to go. SGA passes over to Holmgren, who tries to go for the 3. Lays it up. Got it. Thunder up by 4, 22-18. McConnell to Siakam. Siakam shoots. Got it. Got it to go. 28-20. Siakam has 7 points. Thunder, SGA with the ball near the backcourt. SGA driving, trying to drive in. Maturin's got him in over Maturin. He misses. Rebound Pacers. McConnell to Tuppen. Back to McConnell. Caruso with the interception. Bad pass. Caruso picked it off. SGA, 3 turnovers so far for the Pacers. Shot clock down to 1 second. That's a shot clock violation. Case and Wallace missed that. McConnell with the bad pass. McConnell had it. He sends it over. Siakam had it. Went for the shot and missed, or made it. Siakam made that one. Pacers coming up with 1:15 to go. McConnell misses. Rebound Oklahoma City. Kalen Williams. Misses. Pacers ball. McConnell, 41 seconds in the game. Maturin tries to draw the foul, couldn't get it, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in, and we're tied at 22. Williams driving in, gets the layup. Thunder up by 2, 24-22. Shot clock is off. Pacers with the last possible possession. They're going for it. McConnell loses it to a steal. Thunder get it back with 3 seconds. 2. Ball all over. Holmgren gets it. McConnell fouls Holmgren. He's at the line with 1.3 seconds left. First one is up, and he misses. Holmgren makes the second. Pacers only have 1.3 seconds left. Long pass, and that's going to Siakam hits the rim. That's going to end the first quarter. (25-22). I'm going to take a quick TV timeout. I want to get these pictures up.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling as I finish getting these pictures to show everybody as best I can. These pictures coming off of social media. Overlay. 1, 2, and 3. Here's Halliburton. And in the next few frames, his left leg straightens out. And that's probably where the injury took place. And you can just see the anguish in his face. He was pounding and slapping the court. And if I can maybe get a picture of I would like to maybe get a picture of him. Misses the alley-oop as we start the second quarter. Maturin for 3, got it, and we're tied at 25. I would have liked to get a picture of him walking off the court with his head covered, but that just didn't happen. As Bradley fouls Hartenston. This was the last play. Hartenston at the line. And he misses the first one. Hartenson misses again. Rebound Pacers. Siakam loses the ball, gets fouled by Wallace. Siakam to the line. Yeah, that's a foul. Siakam to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Pacers take the lead, 26-25. Siakam for the second free throw. No good. Rebound Thunder. Williams. Long 3. No. Rebound goes back to the Thunder. Caruso over to Hartenston. Back to Caruso, who lays it up with an easy shot. 27-26. Thunder lead. Maturin to Bradley right under the basket, and Bradley gets fouled by Jalen Williams. Caruso was right there with the easy dunk. Bradley to the line to shoot 2. First one is good, and that ties the score at 27. Bradley at the line for his second shot. It's good. 28-27, Pacers lead. Caruso to Hartenstein. Hartenstein went for it. Hartenstein went for the alley-oop. He just didn't get it. McConnell fouled him. Caruso for three. No. Rebound got swoted all over. Unfortunately, Bradley gets called for a loose ball foul. Ball's going to go back to the Thunder. .10:02 to go. Jalen Williams to Hartenstein again, and this time he gets it in there. 29-28, Thunder lead. Siakam, Maturin. Back to Siakam. Over to McConnell. That's a turnover. Caruso steals it. And the Pacers steal it right back. Back-to-back turnovers. Pacers with the ball. McConnell looking for somebody. Gives it to Shepherd. Turner almost loses it. Excuse me, Siakam. Siakam driving in, shoots. Ball doesn't drop. Rebound Thunder. Jalen Williams driving in, misses. Shepherd fouls Jalen Williams. He's going to go to the line. Lisa Saunders has just announced Halliburton is done. He is out. He cannot come back. It's a lower leg injury. As Jalen Williams misses his first free throw. 7 minutes, 9 points, 3 out of 4 from the three-point field goal, from the three-point line. Williams makes his second attempt, making the score 30-28. Nemard. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it over to up and Wiggins fouls Turner. Turner to the line. Misses the first. Second is in. Pacers down by 1, 30-29. Here come the Thunder. SGA gets, that almost looked like a trip. Nemard Fouls him. OKC's in the bonus, so all fouls will go to the free throw line. Unintentional trip. SGA, free throw up and in. Thunder up by 2. SGA makes them both. Thunder up by 3. That's a bad pass and a turnover. Thunder with the ball. SGA for 3. Misses. Rebound Pacers. Nemard. To Toppin for 3. It misses. Rebound. Stays with the Pacers. And Nesmith ties the game at 32 with a 3-point shot. SGA over to Dort. Dort for 3. Misses. Rebound Pacers, but the Thunder get it back. SGA with that famous step back puts the Thunder up by 2, 34-32. Pacers are going to call timeout. 34-32. We're going to take a quick break. TV goes to timeout.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Just looking like just reading the stuff about Halliburton. $34-32 is the score. Getting ready to injuries happen, friends. That's all it is. I cannot believe they made a third Megan movie. Costa Rica, Bachelor in Paradise. Never did watch The Bachelor. SGA, Dort, and Nemhard are going to be on the 2024 Canadian national team for FIBA. Nemhard. Dancing behind the three-point line. Maturin drives in. Can't get the foul. Thunder with the ball. Wallace for three. Count it. Pacers have a 5-point lead, 37-32. Nemhard. To Turner. There's the foul. Wallace fouls Turner. Turner will go to the line. 6:25 left to go in the second. Turner. Misses. Hits the back of the rim. McConnell comes in. Maturin goes out. Siakam in for Toppin. And he misses the second one. And what a interesting play that was. Pacers get the ball back, and they still can't score. Wallace for three. No. Ball goes over the top. Pacer ball. I don't know what that play was. I didn't like it. McConnell. McConnell still with it and gets it. 37-34. McConnell held on to that one for a long time, and he got the two out of the deal. Caruso over to Holmgren for three, who misses. Rebound Pacers. Nemhard driving in. Gets the layup. 37-36. Thunder will call timeout with 5:22 left to go in the half. Thunder up by one. Let's take a look at the stats. Halliburton out with 9. Siakam with 8. Nemhard with 6. Nesmith with 3. Turner with 1. On the bench, Maturin with 5. McConnell with 2. And Bradley with 2. For the Thunder, SGA with 12. Holmgren and Williams, Jalen, number 8, with 5. Hartenstein and Dort with 2. And Caruso with 8. Team stats. Pacers shooting 12 of 29 at 41.4%, 6 of 11 from the three-point line at 54.5%, and 6 out of 11 from the free throw line. Thunder shooting 14 of 32, 43.8%, 3 of 12 from the three-point line, and 6 of the 10 from the free throw line. 7 turnovers for the Pacers and 3 for the Thunder. Tyrese Halliburton has exited in the first half and will not return, making impacted bets eligible for fair play coverage. That is on Fan Cash. I don't know what that all means, but my guess is maybe that means that the match game is back. Wednesday, July 23rd. King James with a big F. A lot of players are showing their respect for Halliburton. Will not return. It's official. Jalen Williams for 3. No good. Rebound Pacers. 5 minutes to go. As Nesmith misses a three-pointer. SGA to Dort. Dort for 3. Yep. Thunder with a 4-point lead, 40-36. McConnell driving in. Almost loses it. As Turner makes it 40-38. Dort for 3. No good. Rebound, Indiana. 4:10 to go. McConnell trying to step against Caruso. McConnell with a shot, and he ties the game. 40-40. 3:48 to go. Holmgren gets blocked. And the Pacers recover. For 3. Just off the rim. Turner missed that. Siakam blocks SGA. Here come the Pacers. Siakam missed. Siakam tried to hand the ball off to Turner, and Turner let the ball go right through his fingers. Well done, Siakam, on that block. Came up from back. The ball was going up. He took care of it. Jalen Williams. Off of Turner's foot, and that's a kickball? Really? He intentionally threw it at his foot. Wallace. Over to Jalen Williams. Goaltending? Seriously? Come on. That ball is going nowhere near down. Oh, come on. How is that goaltending? Automatic 2 points for the Thunder. Goaltending. Nemart misses. Ball goes back to the Thunder. Last time I heard goaltending was when the ball comes down. That ball was nowhere near it. SGA going up. Williams fakes the three. Dort from behind the line for three. Misses. Rebound, and they're going to jump it up. Nesmith and Hartenston are going to jump. Half a second left on the shot clock. Toppin comes back in. And ball goes out of bounds off of the jump. Pacers have the ball. Nesmith brings it down. Or Nemhard. Maturin. Back to Maturin. Maturin for three. Got it. Pacers take the lead, 43-42. SGA. Double dribble. That old call? Double dribble. That old play? Pacers with the ball and the lead. 1:40 to go in the half. Nemhard. Toppin for three. Off the rim. Tried to tip it in. Thunderball. And Wallace with a loose ball foul on Nesmith, which will send Nesmith to the line. Nesmith. Excuse me, that was a Siakam. Excuse me, Siakam to the line. As the halftime, as the panel's getting ready to get their microphones in place for halftime. 44-42 is the score. Siakam at the line. Second one is good. Pacers up by 3. 45-42. Pacers on a 9-2 run. Williams almost being double teamed. SGA, 4 seconds left on the shot clock. He shoots, misses. The ball goes in and out. Pacers, can they make this run go up to 11? McConnell just bounced, just all over the place. Nemard driving in, trying to draw a foul, shoots. No good. Rebound goes back to the Thunder. Hartenstein gets the foul and the shot. .45-44 with 39 seconds left. Hartenstein to complete the three-point play and tie the game with 39 seconds left. And he does. 45-45. We are tied. Maturin called for an offensive foul. For what? Exactly, Carlisle. Maturin didn't even... How is... Dort ran into him. Are you serious? SGA versus Nemard. Nemard fouls him. SGA to the line. 24.5 seconds left. So SGA is going to shoot two. That should give the Pacers the chance to take the lead before halftime. Can we not? SGA makes the first free throw. 46-45 makes the second free throw. 47-45. Half a second between the game clock and the shot clock. So 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Nemard for a long three. Oh, and he gets it. Pacers take the lead. 3 seconds left. A long shot, which is an air ball. Whew. Nemard with that desperation three. There was plenty of time left. He really didn't need to take that shot, but he did. 48-47 is the score at halftime. He had plenty of time. He just let it fly. Boy, did he get lucky on that one. Can we stop showing Halliburton, please? Can we not do that right now? And it is now halftime. So I'm going to run down to the kitchen and I'm going to make a bag of popcorn. And I'm going to eat that bag of popcorn. And we'll put this stuff up here. We'll go over the stats. And we'll leave it at that.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All righty. Let's go over the stats for the half. Siakam with 10, Memard with 9, Halliburton out with 9, Nesmith and Turner with 3 each, Matern with 8 on the bench, McConnell with 4, and Bradley with 2. Thunder, SGA has 16. Holmgren, Williams, Hartenstein, and Dort each have 5. Caruso has 8, and Wallace has 3. Pacers are shooting at 42.1%, 50% from three-point line, and 8 of 13 at the free throw line. Thunder, 40.5%, 4 of 18 from the three-point line, and 9 of 13 from the free throw line. 9 turnovers for the Pacers, 5 for the Thunder. At this point, with the score, the Pacers up by 1 at the half, the win probability has gone to the Thunder at 51.6. They have a flow chart, a line chart that goes up. And the majority of it, the Pacers had a spike of 57.2% when the Pacers had a 3-point lead. It has now since dropped. This postseason, Halliburton has had 197 assists, the most in a postseason in Pacers history. Are we showing it again? No. Teresa's Halliburton father, and the report is coming through social media. His father is confirming it, that it is an Achilles tear. So I'm going to try and get this video clip here. So I'm going to turn my microphone off real quick to avoid copyright. This report coming from Lisa Saunders by way of ABC and ESPN, confirmed on social media and the ESPN social media page on Twitter. Tyrese Halliburton's father, John Halliburton, is confirming that it is an Achilles injury. He's doing as best as he can in the locker room. He is watching the game. He's in good spirits. We're doing the best that he can be in a certain situation. And his family is there with him. So I'm surprised I'm glad that he has not been carted off to a hospital yet. That might be after the game. And that says it all right there. Absolutely heartbreaking. I want to confirm that I was looking to see on any betting, but that's second right now. That really doesn't matter. Indeed, heartbreaking. He's doing the best that he can with the situation. I saw that somebody on social media was saying, how about he does one of those miracle comebacks, like he just starts walking down the tunnel. I forgot the lead changes. Or not the lead changes, the highest overall lead. Largest lead is 5 for both teams. So this is a bit of a back and forth game. So this is the way it should be, I believe. As we get ready to start the third quarter. All right, Thunder are going to start the second half. And the Thunder are down by a point. Williams to SGA. SGA for 3. No good. Rebound. Ball went off of one of the Pacers, so the Thunder are going to get the ball back. For 3. Nope. SGA misses the 3. Holmgren grabs it, puts it up. 1 point lead. Thunder, 49-48. And Nemard goes out of bounds. That's a turnover. Thunder with the ball. SGA to Jalen Williams for 3. No. Rebound to Dort. Keeping the ball with the Thunder. Almost loses it. SGA to Dort. Dort with a long 3 and a high arc as the shot clock was winding down. Thunder takes the lead by 4. Siakam answers with a 3 of his own after a block. 52-51. They trade threes. Williams to Caruso. Caruso draws the foul. Nesmith fouls him. Dort had the ball. He almost loses it. He puts a really high arcing ball as to have the shot clock going down. SGA. Dort. Shoot. Pass. That was a pass almost. 3 seconds. Caruso gets a second effort and tips it in. 54-51. Nemard for 3. It bounces out. Dort for 3. Nope. Rebound. Pacers. Maturin loses it. Turnover. Jalen Williams puts it up and in. 56-51. And that's going to cause a timeout by the Pacers. Thunder with a 5-point lead with 9:20 left to go in the third.
And now for a taste of things to come.
all the wrestling. I'd like to thank my family for allowing me to do this, popping in on Shenanigans last night to help promote it. I'd like to thank all 35 of you for watching. Again, who knows where I'm going to end up after this. Again, we have talks to potentially do the All-Star break, possibly the Home Run Derby for MLB. I haven't decided on that yet. I do know that I did talk about it on a recent Shenanigans a while ago. But I know for certain when October rolls around, I will be back in this chair for certain for the World Series. I do want to bring back Stat Boy Sports Bar. I really, really do. But I have to work, friends. I'm not saying that I'm going to be back next week. I am hoping for football season. And that starts up, I believe, in August. I believe the Hall of Fame game is mid-July, mid or end July. Pacers with the ball, down by 5. As Maturin misses a 3. Maturin misses a 3. Turin to Nemard. Driving in. Misses the layup. Gets a foul. Holmgren. Holmgren fouls his Nemhard. Nemhard will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is good. 56-52 is the score. Nemhard makes the second. 56-53. Jalen Williams driving in, misses completely. Rebound, Pacers. Nemhard to Turner. Turner for 3 to tie it, and he does. 56-56. As the few Pacers fans in Oklahoma City are cheering on their team. SGA for 3. Got it. He answers back. 59-56. McConnell. Eight seconds left. He's in the backcourt, and that ball is a turnover. And there's I don't know what was that? Dort, looks like the ball went off of, the ball went off of Turner. SGA steps back. Holmgren for 3, got it. Thunder up by 6. 62-56. McConnell, bad pass. SGA. Over to Williams. Williams for 3. It bounces in. Thunder up by 9, and that is definitely going to call for a timeout. 9-0 run for the last minute 17 for the Thunder as they open up the game 65-56. Thought I had like a splinter in my foot. Dead skin. Oh well. Moving on. Let's see what we got here now. Siakam with 13. Nemard with 11. Halliburton out with 9. Turner with 6. Nesmith with 3. Maturin with 8. McConnell with 4. Bradley with 2. Nesmith has 3 fouls. SGA with 19. Holmgren and Jalen Williams with 10. Dort with 8. Hartenston with 5. Caruso with 10 on the bench. And Cason Wallace has 3. All it takes is a couple three-pointers to go on a run. That's all it takes. Take a look and see what's going on social. All 3 players who wear the same jersey number 0 is a bad omen. All 3 of them have torn their Achilles. The Achilles is it's one of the most common injuries in basketball and football too. Coming back from the timeout. McConnell driving in. Got it. McConnell makes it a 7-point game. Yes, we know Halliburton will not come back. We know that. SGA driving in, gets it. Back up to a 9-point game. McConnell trying to get around Holmgren. 5 on the shot clock. Toppin loses the ball. That's a turnover. Dort to SGA. 6 minutes left to go in the third. SGA to Jalen Williams. He's thinking about the three, but he doesn't take the shot. Tries to lay it up and in. Rebound, Pacers. McConnell again. Lays it up and in. 67-60. Very interesting. 8 points for McConnell right now. SGA misses a three-pointer. McConnell again gets it to drop. 6 straight points for McConnell. 67-62. Holmgren dunks it home. 69-62. McConnell again gets it to drop. 8 straight points for McConnell? Really? I got to look that over if there's a timeout. Steal, but a foul. As Turner fouls SGA. McConnell. Holy cow! The last 4 shots have been McConnell. SGA to the line. First one is good. 6-point lead. 70-64. I want to retweet this. Back-to-back turnovers. And then he hits 4 shots in a row. I'll put that out there. SGA misses his second free throw. Nemard spinning around, driving. He's going to shoot. He misses. Rebound goes to the Thunder. Dort for 3. No. Caruso tries to tip it in. McConnell comes up with it. To Toppin. Back to McConnell, who's driving in. And McConnell gets another one. 70-66. 5 straight shots from McConnell, and they all drop. Caruso over to Dort for 3. Misses. Give the ball to McConnell. It's working. He's got it now. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go. He's going to drive in. He spins. He passes. And Toppin loses the ball. Caruso tried to go for that showboating dunk. OKC has a 4-point lead with 3:15 to go. Caruso brings the ball up court. Jalen Williams back to Caruso, back to Jalen Williams. Holmgren over to Wallace, who makes the three. 73-66. McConnell. Deflected. Wallace. 75-66. And just like that, the Thunder get points off of that. That's the 16th turnover. Toppin. Jalen Williams fouls Toppin. McConnell with it. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Indiana, and they retain. As Bryant missed that three-pointer. And McConnell could not inbound the ball. 5-second violation. Carlisle is not looking happy. Thunder almost lose the ball. Williams with a shot gives the Thunder their biggest lead, 11 points. Pacers are going to call timeout, as they should. Thirteen from Siakam, 11 from Nemard. Halliburton out with 9. Turner with 6. Nesmith with 3. McConnell went from 4 to 14. 8 for Maturin and 2 for Bradley. $22 for SGA, 12 for Holmgren and Williams, 8 for Dort, 5 for Hartenstein, 10 for Caruso, 8 for Wallace. $38 people watching. Thank you so much again. $17 turnovers for the Pacers. McConnell with another shot. He got it. That's 6 shots that McConnell has made in this quarter. 77-68. I guess keep giving him the ball. Williams bounces in. It answers back. 79-68. And McConnell gets tripped up, I believe. As Williams fouled him. Williams fouls McConnell. Pacers will inbound. 1:17 left to go. He slipped. Carlisle's fired up about something. McConnell over to Shepard, missed a three. Williams pulls it up, shoots, misses, rebound Pacers. 50 seconds left to go. McConnell driving in, and it doesn't drop. 6 out of 7 from McConnell. He finally missed. And the Thunder are going to call timeout with 35 seconds left. Why? I question that. I would like to know why the Thunder are calling timeout. Unless they're playing that one game. I mean, there's only 35 seconds left before the end of the quarter. I don't see the point. I really, really don't. We need the other guys to pick it up. It can't all be McConnell. He just proved it. Paycom Center, Oklahoma City. Draft begins Wednesday night. $18 points off turnovers in the third quarter. SGA drives in, shoots, doesn't drop. Oh, no! It looked like the Pacers tipped that one in. 81-68. Nemard, as the shot clock is winding down, 5, 4, 3. And that's going to end the third. We are 1 quarter away from awarding the trophy. 81-68 is the score. Buckle up, friends. We'll be right back to start the fourth quarter.
And now for a taste of things to come.
righty, friends. This is it, the final quarter. Unless we go to overtime. Where's the stat that the biggest comeback? I mean, McConnell, 6 out of 7 in his last 7 shots. Scored the team's last 12 points. One quick final timeout, or one quick final commercial. Holmgren is in, Dort is in, Toppin is in, Nesmith is in. Again, like I said, I would like to bring Sports Bar back. We'll see what happens when the football season starts. I could maybe do a Sunday night football game occasionally. Not putting anything in stone just yet. Fourth quarter is underway. Toppin for 3. No. Rebound. Like I said, game 1, the Pacers were down by 15 in game 1, but they had Halliburton then. Wiggins to Caruso to SGA. SGA shoots for 3. Got it. That's 84. $16-point lead. Toppin. What is everybody? Do we have a challenge? Looks like we have a challenge of some kind. The fans right at the baseline were clamoring for something. Do we have a timeout as the challenge is being? Let me see what we got here, because the fans were just like, it looks like there is a challenge going on. Does this guy annoy any of you? I have said that I have many disagreements with his opinion. But he does not annoy me. Wait till football season when he starts doing his report card. The list is fluid. As we get the draft, Sports Center coming up tonight. Turn my microphone off so I can get this challenge. I don't know what the challenge was. I don't know what the call was, but it was overturned, which gave the ball to the Thunder. Thunder miss. Rebound Pacers. Maturin to Siakam for three. Nope. Nesmith called for a loose ball foul. That's 4 on Nesmith. SGA. Wiggins for three. No. Pacers with the ball. Maturin. And that's a foul. SGA called for a foul. $9:55 to go. Dort on McConnell. Dort with the foul. $9:50 to go. 16 points for McConnell. McConnell with the ball. To Siakam. Siakam driving in. Nesmith gets blocked. Siakam puts it up. It doesn't drop. SGA with the ball. SGA spinning around. Wallace lays it up and in. 86 for the Thunder. McConnell. Neesmith gets blocked. SGA for three. It misses. Rebound to Wallace. To Dort. Back over to SGA. Williams for three. Got it. 89 points for the Thunder. A 21-point lead. And I think that's their next to last timeout. It's going to be over soon, folks.
And now for a taste of things to come.
.1 lead by the Thunder. 8:27 to go. I don't think you can put the reason that the Thunder will win or are winning because of the loss of Halliburton. Before he went out, they still held their own. That is my thought. And probably with 6 minutes left to go in the third, that's where things opened up. And turnovers in the third probably did them in. McConnell tried and I think I don't want to say it's, I like to say it's never over till the fat lady sings or last buzzer, but let me take a quick look here. Yeah, nearly a 100% chance that the Pacers are going to lose this game. And Turner comes into the game and gets hit with an offensive foul. 19 turnovers. SGA with the ball. That was a 2. He was on the line. Rebound Dort. Dort bumps into his own player. Williams for 3. No. Rebound Thunder. Holmgren tries to put it up, but he gets fouled by Turner. 7:41 left to go. I gotta go pick that up. Excuse me while I turn off my camera real quick. Holmgren at the line. Where did that piece go? He makes the first one. That puts it up to 90. Great. Now I'm going to get ants in my room. Holmgren on the line, shooting the second free throw. He misses. Rebound Pacers. Pacers have missed their last 9 shots. Siakam gets it back. 90-70 with 7:26 to go. SGA hits the ground and loses the ball on a bad pass. And Toppin, I believe, gets fouled too. SGA McConnell. SGA hits the ground. SGA foul Siakam. Caruso was called for a foul on that last play where SGA hit the ground. 20-point lead as Siakam goes to the line. First one is good. 90-71. Turn that down a little bit. Second shot coming from Siakam. He misses. Rebound gets blocked. Pacers end up with it for 3. Air ball. Wow. Siakam misses. Maturin gets the rebound. Maturin goes for the shot, gets blocked. Shepherd gets it. Siakam misses again. And the ball goes out of bounds. .648 to go. Williams bringing the ball up court. SGA shoots, and the ball doesn't go. Here come the Pacers. Maturin almost falls. Maturin tried to do that one play where you could throw the ball off the backboard to go in and dunk. Holmgren ended up fouling him. I mean, he was all over. He was trying to get his own pass and everything to try to to try to maybe stick it to the other team, I guess. I don't know. It would have looked great if that would have happened, though. 6:19 left to go as Maturin is on the free throw line. And it goes in 90-72. Pacers are in the bonus. Pacers have one timeout left. Thunder have 3. He makes the second one, 90-73. Hartenston almost lost the ball. Still trying to lose the, and they get it. They end up with a steal. Maturin drives in, and Holmgren, no, not Holmgren, SGA fouls Maturin. And we're all over that one. Siakam got it to Nesmith there, I believe. And Maturin goes up and draws the foul. Maturin gets that one to drop. That makes it 90-74. 16-point lead with 5:57 to go. And they make the other one 90-75. Kind of doing a full half-court press there. Caruso gets... That was all ball. Are you kidding me? Siakam with a foul. Dort is lying on his back like he hit his head or something. And nah, he hit him. Never mind. Hit to the head. Oh, Siakam. Oh, they're looking to see if it's a flagrant. He made contact with the head, so that's going to be under review. All right, no flagrant. It's just a foul. So that's going to send Dort to the line. Post-game trophy ceremony and awarding of Bill Russell MVP. They'll more than likely now give it to SGA. I think he's going to do the sweep. I mean, he's got the most points overall, I think. He's at 25 right now. The only other game that he didn't really score, I think, was game 5. First free throw is good. That's going to make it 91-75. So it's probably going to be a MVP sweep for SGA. Free throw's no good. Maturin's going to drive in, doesn't, and gets called for, draws the foul. Dort, and now it looks like Maturin's down. How did he hit? Ooh. Dort put his hands up. Maturin kind of crumpled. Maturin's okay. He's going to shoot his 2 free throws. First one's good, 91-76. Maturin second is good, 91-77. 5:42 to go, 14-point lead. Pacers on a 9-1 run in the last 2 minutes. Williams slips a little bit, spins around, rebound Dort. SGA for 3, no. Rebound Pacers. Dort's getting all up in his face. Final 5. Nemard to Maturin. Maturin up and in. That makes it 11. The run is 11 now. It's a 12-point game with 4:45. And OKC is going to stop the momentum and take a timeout. 91-79 with 4:45 to go in the fourth quarter. I'm not going to take a timeout. I'm going to give the team stats. Pacers shooting 40%, 10 of 26 from the three-point line, and 17 of 23 from the free throw line. Thunder shooting 42%, 11 of 37 from the three-point line, and 63.2% from the free throw line. 19 turnovers, giving up 28 points, and the largest lead was 22. Thunder decided to call timeout to stop the momentum. Pacers are only down by 12, so they're really going to have to. They're really going to have to, to do it. Exactly. This game is not over yet. Thunder, full court press. 11-1 run from the Pacers. SGA misses, rebound, but he gets fouled. Nemard fouls him. Pacers did go on an 11-1 run, but it is now over. Thunder up to 92. Carlisle upset at something. 93. 27 points for SGA. McConnell gets blocked. Holmgren gets the ball coming up. Williams drives it up. On a fast break and misses. SGA fouls. They're calling a foul on SGA. The turn will go to the line. And we've got a challenge again. What are we challenging now? Maturin going up. Thunder believed he traveled. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Looks like he took 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. He took too many stands for the foul. The call is upheld. The foul will stand. And it looks like Maturin's going to go to the line. Return to the line. Got it. That's 80 for the Pacers. Each team has 1 timeout. Both teams are in the bonus. Thunder up by 13. Second one's good. That's a 12-point lead. And the Thunder are going to take their last timeout. Don't understand why. Oh, it looked like Caruso couldn't inbound the ball. That's why they're going to take their last timeout, from what I just saw. We're getting replay after replay. The Thunder have no more timeouts. I would expect that maybe coach told them, just don't let them, don't get sloppy. That's what I'd tell him if I used my last time out. Caruso looking to inbound, and he does. SGA. Less than 4 minutes to go. Shoots for three. Misses. Rebound Pacers. If they get a three, they'll take it down to 8 or 9. McConnell looking to get something. Jump. Well. It's going to be a jump. And is that Toppin? Or is that Maturin? I can't tell. McConnell had nowhere to go. He drops the ball. Everybody plays jump on the grenade. Looked like he almost tried to call timeout. And then he landed on top of it. And the Thunder control with 3:30 to go. SGA. McConnell. 5 on the shot clock. SGA drives up. Misses. Rebound goes to the Pacers. And that's a steal by Dort. Popped up from behind. 3 minutes to go. 21 turnovers. Dort almost got the 3. Caruso to Jalen Williams for 3. Doesn't drop. Rebound. Thunder. As Nesmith is called for a loose ball foul. That will send Holmgren to the line with 2:47 left to go. Dort just came up from behind him and just popped the ball right out of his hands. Holmgren makes no, he missed. Second one drops. That's 94 for the Thunder. Nemard. Siakam. Back to Nemard for 3. 84-94. Long pass. Holmgren makes it a 12-point game, 96-84. Lays it up and in. Maturin draws the 96-86 is the score. Maturin with a layup. And SGA is going to slow things down. And Nesmith fouls him. And is that a foul out? Oh. Nesmith kicked the chair. And Nesmith is out. That's 6. That's why he kicked the chair. Nesmith fouls out. SGA makes his first free throw. That's going to make it 97. And he makes his second one. 98. 86. A minute 41 to go. And Caruso fouls Nemhard. Misses the first. Misses the first and makes the second. That's an 11-point game. $128 to go. Williams. Maturin fouls Williams. So Williams is going to go to the line. First one is up. That's 99. Here's Sam Presti, the Thunder Executive Vice President and General Manager. And there's point number 100 for the Thunder. 125 to go. Dort with the turnover. As Siakam fouls Williams. Just let it play out, guys. It's over. Everybody's fouling everybody now. Williams to the line. There's the first one. That's 101. Misses that one. Rebound to the Pacers. 1 minute to go. And the Dort missed. No, wait, that was the wrong one. Maturin missed a jump shot. The Thunder have the ball. Final minute of play. Williams with it. Don't even bother fouling, guys. Just let it play out. Seriously, just hold the ball. SGA driving in. Throws the ball away, or throws the ball deep into the three-pointer misses. And Toppin gets called for a loose ball foul. That's going to send Holmgren to the line. Hi, Dory. Halliburton got hurt. And looks like all the starters are going to come out after this free throw, which makes it 102 to 87. All the starters are on the sideline, high-fiving everybody. Second free throw is good. That's 103 to 87. 30 seconds left to go in the game. Maturin gets a layup to make it 103 to 90. A quick steal. And with 19.5, Dylan Jones is going to foul Maturin. He's going to go to the line. And that will pretty much call it. They're showing all the Thunder screaming. First free throw is good. That makes it 103 to 90. OKC chance. Been that since maybe the last 3 minutes of the game. Maturin makes the free throw. That's 103 to 91. One final inbound, and they're just going to let the clock crosses half court and on the sideline, and that's just going to let the clock run out. 10 seconds left. The celebration is starting early. 3, 2, 1. Let the streamers take place. It is all over in Oklahoma City. The Thunder win 103 to 91. Halliburton got hurt in the first quarter. He popped his Achilles. Yeah, period. No, quarter. Basketball's quarter. Period is hockey. But he popped his Achilles.
Oh, nice.
No, not nice.
Uh-huh.
Not nice at all. So let's make this official. And we'll just put this up here. I'm just going to wait and see who gets the MVP. First title in the OKC era, because of course they were Seattle before making the move.
Supersonics.
That's right. And let's just let's edit this real quick, because I don't think they're calling it 2024, 2025. They're just calling it 2025. So now we just need to see who gets the NBA or who gets the MVP. My guess is SGA. there is Tyrese. On crutches in the back. A lot of the cheerleaders there, I think. Is that Reggie Miller right there? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not certain. They're all meeting Halliburton in the hallway leading up to the locker room area. Somebody's camera got, one of the media cameras got a little too close, I guess. And there's Halliburton greeting his teammates. McConnell's almost in tears. In fact, he is. As they're getting the stage set up. The hats are black with the word champions emblazed in gold with the OKC Thunder logo in the front. 12 assists for SGA. And he's got a pair of golden shoes draped around his neck. And the championship shirts are black with the logo, NBA champions. On the back, it reads "One for the City," WON for the city. And there's the trophy. Just getting some reviews and or replays and highlights. And it looks like they're going to go on commercial before we get. Let's see if we can find the official graphic or something close to it. And we'll put that up real quick. There we go. That's a good one. We'll use that one. If I can steal it real quick. Steal is such a strong word. There we go. And we'll do a quick edit on this. Let's see if I can. Just take out the NBA logo on that. And we'll put this onto social, well, into our Statboy group. Looks like the QR code is being released to already put in your orders for championship merch. Championship towels and whatnot. Raptors, Lakers in 2020, Bucks in 2021, Warriors in 2022, Nuggets in 2023, Celtics last year, and this year the title belongs to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Clay Bennett, Sam Priesty, and Coach Denault. Mute that real quick. Here to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Boo. Because they don't like him, I guess. I don't know. Congratulations on a great run, and to the Oklahoma City Thunder, a team first mentality, homegrown all-stars, and a very special cult. Clan Bennett, Sam Priesty, Coach Denault, and this amazing team, congratulations. You're the 2025 NBA champions. And the Larry O'Brien Trophy is being held up as more confetti falls. Emmanuel, it's hard to say, really. I mean, you can't put the weight of a team on one player. You really, really can't. Would the game have been closer? Probably. I'll leave it as that right now. I will leave it as that, as the VP. Would the result be the same if Tyrese didn't get again? Who knows? Who knows? And Coach Denault is now being interviewed. You told us once that if we replayed your life over 10 million times, that you would only be here at the NBA Finals once, and you're not supposed to be here. You are now an NBA championship winning head coach. How did you get here? First of all, I don't know if Sam did this, but I want to congratulate Indiana on a great season. They were a stiff opponent, and this was a dream for everybody here at one point in our lives. There's one point where we didn't know we were going to be. It's a privilege. We're incredibly grateful for it. What is the most special thing about this group? They behave like champions. They compete like champions. They root for each other like champions, which is rare in professional sports. I've said it many times. I'm going to say it one more time. This is an uncommon term now. They are champions. All right, let's bring back Commissioner Silver to present the Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player. For the first time in 25 years, the same player won the regular season MVP, the scoring title, and now he's your finals MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There you go. Let's see if I can get some kind of... I found one on social media, but fourth player in NBA history to win MVP, scoring title, and championship. First Canadian to do it. Yep. Well, friends, that's pretty much going to be a wrap. It's all over but the partying now. Congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder. First title for them. And that's going to be it, friends. It's all over but the partying right now. Let's get the final stats and scores. Siakam with 16, Nemard with 15, Halliburton out with 9, Turner with 6, and Nesmith with 3. McConnell, Maturin actually did the best on the bench at 24. 6 of 14 field goals, 2 3-pointers, and a perfect 10 for 10 on the free throw line. McConnell 16, and Bradley with 2. And 29 for SGA. Jalen Williams 20, Holmgren 18, Dort with 9, and Hartenson with 7 on the bench. Caruso with 10, and Cason Wallace with 10 as well. And final team stats. Pacers shot 41.4%, 39.3% from the three-point line, 11 of 28, and 75.9% at the free throw line, 22 of 29. Thunder, 35 of 87 for 40.2%, 11 40 from three-point line, and 22 of 31. It was the turnovers. 23 turnovers giving up 32 points. I think that's what turned this game around. It was all those turnovers, really. I don't think, little guy's asleep right there in Dad's arms. I don't think it was Halliburton getting hurt that put the demise down. I think it was the third quarter turnovers that essentially did it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching. Again, for certain, as far as watch-alongs go, for certain it's going to be the World Series in October. Again, I would love to bring Stat Boy Sports Bar back on a full-time basis. I want to at least get through the summer first. We'll see what happens with football season. I'm pretty certain the Hall of Fame game is coming up soon, and then the preseason will come in, and we'll go from there. I just want to get through the summer first. Of course, I'll pop up occasionally for wrestling. Still, there hasn't been any decision made with WWE, so everyone's keeping an eye on that. My main guess right now, of course, is that things are going to go on as planned. So I invite everybody to come back next week and keep an eye on the Simply Reliable Studios and watch our watch-along coverage of Night of Champions. That will be next week. And we'll go from there. Follow me on Twitter at LBStatKid1977. Use the hashtag StatBoyApproved. Right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder are StatBoy approved, as they are your 2025 NBA champions. Good night, everybody. Thank you all. StatBoy out.